Good afternoon, people. I'm going to do a quick little pour for you. This is on an MDF round board that I get, as they are actually placemats from Kmart in Australia. I do understand that you don't have Kmart everywhere, but I find them great to pour on because they come with one side pre-painted and they're MDF, so quite sturdy little boards, and I think they cost about $3 each one, so great for, you know, cheaper than a canvas really, but they're great to put up as your artwork, or they can have a hole drilled into the center to make them into a clock, so they're great, or just a good old placemat. So I'm testing my gloves today. That is basically just the gloves that you would wash up in, but I wanted to test them because I can wash these instead of, I'm just trying to reduce the burden of the rubber gloves that I keep going through all the time, because I try to reuse a pair of the disposable rubber gloves and they just hole, or they're not very nice to try and get back on a second time. I do try, so I'm just seeing how my dishwasher gloves work, that I can just keep rewashing, but I can already feel that I'm going to be restricted to how they just feel a bit too clumsy, but I will give them a go to see how we go. So I've got some leftover paints, as I usually have, because I make all my paints at the beginning of the week. I'll have is a V underneath the video here, and click that, it's a drop down box, and it'll have my pouring medium recipe and what this particular paint was and mixed up with. So I've got a little bit of burnt umber left, so I'm going to just pour that as my base on this particular work. Okay, so that's gone. I love using my fingers normally, but I'm going to use this little spatula to spread my paint out, probably not right over the edge at this point. Just spread it all out nicely. It doesn't matter if it does go over the edge, but I just I know that I have enough paint at the end of it to finish off the edges nicely. So it gives me a nice, I feel like I'm icing a cake, just gives a nice glossy coat, doesn't it, on top. So we're heading into the weekend here in Australia, so looking forward to that. Hopefully a few family activities with our family, and they're all grown up now, but none of them live too far away, so we usually catch up with them and meet up, so that's really nice. Okay, what I am going to do a bit of I don't know what you would call it, but I'm going to just go with how I feel at the moment, and put some colours in here, and it will be kind of, I don't know what the technical name would be for this particular pour, but at the moment it's just something I had in mind that I will go with, see what I come out with. So that was a blue that I just added a little bit of, I think, a darker blue. It was like the cerulean blue, and I added a little bit of darker blue. Now this is the cerulean, am I saying it correctly? I'm not sure. So with this I will go like that. deep navy here. Put a bit of that in. It's kind of channeling a little bit the Kathleen Osborne, probably not the actual circle or anything, but Kathleen does this kind of swipe, and Julie Cutts does this too, or has started to do the similar thing to Kathleen. So I just wanted my twist on it. Going to use this, gonna try just for 1 second, it may not work. This is a pastry baster, like I think you dip your egg in and pastry. So I just want to try, just had it in mind. If it doesn't work, then obviously I'll go to plan B. But I just wanted to do a bit of work with this, see how we come out. Do want to leave some of the negative space of the burnt umber in there. Okay, I will just wiping it off in between. It is quite a good tool because it's so nice and light. It doesn't take a lot of your paint off. So I might try this on a big pour, like to do a reflection pour or a ghost pour, whatever they're calling it now. Can't keep up with all these names of things, can you? The techniques that come out. But you just try and do your own twist on things, and then makes it yours, I suppose. But yeah, I'm just wiping this pastry thing in between. So my gloves are not too bad at the moment because I haven't got to have too much control with my fingers. Oh, look what I've done. Anyway, that's meant to be. It's meant to be. Let's just go with your own creative, wherever it leads you to. I can take that all the way down through there. Just want to get rid of this. I don't like that line. Yeah, this is quite fun to work with, this little pastry bases. They're $2 from my in my haberdashery, I think it was. I think that's what you call them nowadays. So I'm going to just give a little bit of the gun on there to see what it's sort of very what can I say, like more sort of discreet, not in your face kind of pour. But I'm liking, look at the cells now are popping up. I didn't want too many cells. There's a bit of, definitely some lacing going on. I could do more to this, but the only thing I want to do is just using the end of this, of a pen. I'll just use this end. I just want to try and trace through and see if I can come up. Let's trace some of the cut, like I like some of that blue through the brown. Here, look, and then it just drags it through. Ooh, those colours. If this was to have a coat of real high gloss on after it's dry, that's actually really, really nice. If you just, I mean, like lots of people say to me, I'm not artistic, I can't. You can, if you just take your time, like this is just the end of my pen, and just sort of doing in a whirly motion. It's just taking a piece of ribbon of that colour through your work. looks nice, very nice. Just wanted to, always looking for new ways to show my audience, you know, what options you have out there to give these things a go when a lot of people say, you know, I've not done art, I'm not artistic. This is something that will really open your eyes to your hidden talents. I'm going to leave that because that is absolutely gorgeous. I've just put my gloves off. How about that? That's good. Oh, look at that. It's probably, the blues are a lot brighter. That certainly looks like a picture of the world, doesn't it? But that would be so nice. Like I said, when it's left to cure for 3 or 4 weeks and dried fully, to put a gloss coating on it, to have it as a clock or a personalised placemat, or certainly you could hang that for sure. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing and all the fantastic comments I have. So please let me know what you think about that particular technique, and if you would try it or you have already tried it. Please try and join me on my Facebook Acrylic Art by Jilly Cube Facebook page, and I can answer any of your questions over there usually. Until next time, have a good weekend and see you then.